Just going live on YouTube channel. We're live now on our YouTube channel. We're live on Facebook Live, the Three Pundits. We are here from the Union Jack 2 bar
in sunny Benidorm.
In sunny Benidorm, and it's pissing down. And I mean it's pissing down.
Bouncing off the flags, man.
The bad news is the rabbis never showed up.
Well, he breezed through the bar about half an hour ago and said he'd be back, but he hasn't come back, so we're going to have to carry on without him.
Do you think it's because of the rain?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's lost the plot, really. I think, you know, all this film crew.
Yeah, he's
stressed.
He's not just stressed, but it's almost as if he went to another level and he's like the man about town.
He's a superstar now.
He's a superstar.
He's too good for us now.
The rabbi's a superstar. He won't even come and talk about how shit Tottenham were last night.
Listen, he's too good for us now.
And talk about how shit Tottenham were last night.
Listen, he's too good for us now.
He's too good for it.
When that film crew piss off next week, he'll be wanting to sit here.
I'm
back, lads. I'm back.
Well, okay, then the Channel 5 on here, so I'll come on YouTube and I'll come on Facebook Live. Yeah,
it's just a star seeker. He's a star seeker.
He's a. Yeah, I don't know. What we're going to talk about?
Banker comes to mind.
Hamshanker,
yeah.
What we're going to talk about, Flying Pig. We've done the roundup. We've paid our tribute to the Leicester City chairman, sadly killed over the weekend, Glenn Hoddle. We've reviewed all the Premiership games on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. There's only one thing we can talk about.
One thing.
El Clasico.
And the demise of Real Madrid.
Now in the 9th place.
Never
been known. Never been known. They've never been relegated, you know, Barcelona or Real Madrid. Did you say El Clasico?
No.
Oh, come on, man. You're a football pundit. You didn't say the Newcastle game.
Listen. You know where you don't do sweet FA all week? I have to work at the minute.
I'm a respected writer.
Yeah, but you have your time to yourself. You can choose when you work. I can't choose when I work. So unfortunately, I have to work when these games are on sometimes. So I don't get to see.
You heard the match of the day? You've heard the YouTube highlights?
Well, I'm usually in bed when match at days on because I've had a few pints.
Yeah, but it's also on a Sunday morning.
But I'm at work again.
Oh, I forgot about
8 o'clock.
I forgot about that.
8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
But listen, El Clasico, magnificent game. Barcelona were like the Barcelona of old. But I've got one question to ask you. Did the Real Madrid team and the fans want to lose that game?
What you mean? Have the players stopped playing for the manager to get rid of him? Well, he's gone anyway. Lopetegui.
Whatever he's called, Julian or whatever it is.
Lopetegui. He's gone.
He's gone. He was sacked less than 24 hours after, let's be honest,
a drubbing.
He was gubbed. He was battered. He was goosed. Barcelona were on fire. The fans in the new camp thought it was fantastic, and it was a fantastic game, Flying Pig.
Well, they turned around, didn't they? They turned around and said, "Is it going to be the same sort of game because there was no Messi and there's no Ronaldo and all that?" Mm-hmm. It probably made it into a better game because you know the two Soviet superstars weren't playing.
Yeah, I know. So, but it was a brilliant game, Flying Pig. I mean, it wasn't a 5-1. It really wasn't a 5-1. Yeah, the last 15, 20 minutes, Barcelona ran riot. But, you know, Real Madrid had their chances. It was 1-0, I think, at half-time. And Barcelona 2-0, was it?
Sorry, I don't like to correct you, but you're wrong. 2-0.
And they came out and they really gave it a go. And they had a couple of good chances, Real Madrid. And but then everything collapsed. And it all went to pieces.
Yeah, and stand up, Luis Suarez.
Yeah.
Hat-trick.
Brilliant hat-trick. And what a hat-trick it was as well. He was phenomenal. Now, the age-old question is, Lopetegui was gone. Who are Real Madrid going to get in?
Well, that's a $64 million question, as he says, isn't it? I don't know. Has there any names been thrown forward? I don't know.
Tell you 3 names has been thrown forward.
Go ahead, yeah.
Rafa Benitez.
Can't see him leaving. Can't see him leaving Newcastle. I think he's there to do. I think he wants to stay there and pull them out of shit.
Listen, if Real Madrid wants him, there's nobody, including fat Mike Ashley, who'll stand in his way and go. But I don't think he's quite got the credentials now to go to Real Madrid.
No.
Conte.
I think that might be a good shout, that.
And what about Pochettino?
No chance. He's not going to. I've said this all along. They've been talking about Pochettino go to Man United if Mourinho gets sacked. Pochettino will not leave. Mind you saying that, there's been a bit of unrest this weekend, hasn't there?
Listen, you're saying, now I had this discussion with the rabbi before.
There is actually a bit of unrest at White Hart.
He was at a press conference.
After last night?
No, before last night. And he apologised. This is incredible. He's apologised to the press. I mean, nobody apologises to the press. He says, I'm sorry if I'm not my usual positive self. This was before he got beat last night. I'm sorry if I'm not my usual positive self. This season hasn't gone as I expected. We've had the stadium debacle. We've had something else. The Wembley pitch. And he's not happy. Now, is he on his way to Real Madrid? That's what we want to know, Pochettino. Is he on his way to Real Madrid?
The thing is, Scotty, in football, you just don't know what goes on behind the scenes, do you? Technically, you're not supposed to approach anyone, are you? Unless you have the club that they're working for's
permission.
But
that's a load of bollocks.
But that's bollocks, yeah. And you just don't know if he's had a phone call. It's quite interesting. I know one thing. He will never leave White Hart Lane to go to Manchester United. Now, he might leave White Hart Lane to go to
Real
Spain.
Madrid.
Yes, that's quite a possibility. But another good shot is on Antonio Conte. I think he'd be a great manager at Real Madrid.
Should never have been sacked, should he?
No.
Really.
I mean, he did a great job at Chelsea.
Yeah. Passionate.
Yeah.
That's what the Galacticos want to see.
Yeah.
Los Blancos.
You see, this Lopetegui, who's just been sacked, he didn't seem to have that passion, did he?
No.
I mean, because he was under fire last week, he went on the television and made a statement, and he says, everybody's saying this guy's under pressure. I'm not under pressure. Things will work out fine. I'm not under pressure. That guy was under pressure.
Not much.
He was that much under pressure that away you go, boy.
Absolutely.
But, I mean, that is one of the biggest jobs in world football. Real Madrid, one of the biggest jobs.
And let's be honest about it. Pochettino's obviously on a very, very good contract at Tottenham Hotspur. But Daniel Levy hasn't given him any money. Okay?
No, they hardly spent anything, did they?
No, they spent nothing.
They've
got nobody in the transfer window.
You're right there, yeah.
Now, he's sitting there. Now, let me put Flying Pig into this position. He's sitting there.
I wish you would.
Okay.
I wish you would.
On that sort of money. Yeah. You're sitting there. Yeah, maybe he's on 40 or 50 grand a week. Okay. Maybe he's on 40 or 50 grand a week. At Tottenham. I don't know the sort of money he's on, but just for argument's sake. Now, you've got Tottenham up 3 seasons into second or third place. You've been that close to winning the title. You've done the job. You've done exactly as the chairman has wanted you to do. You're now ready to go to the next stage, which was the summer, which was before the season started. You wanted 2 or 3 players,
and you didn't get any money.
and you didn't get anything.
So
you've got nothing.
He's got to be pissed off with that.
So here we are, and then we'll have a look at the table now. Tottenham in 5th place after getting beat off Man United, 5 points behind the top of the league. Tottenham want to win the title. That's what he's there for. They want to win the title, and it's as simple as that. You get a phone call from Real Madrid, and you say, bollocks Tottenham, bollocks them. They haven't supported me when they should have supported me.
Yeah. Well,
he's took them to exactly where his chairman wanted to take them, and then he wants to take them to the next level, and it didn't happen.
They reckon he's an exceptional coach, you know, Scotty.
He's brilliant. He's brilliant. He's
really,
one of the best
is.
young managers,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Absolutely one of the best young managers. So a few young lads and a few young lasses coming in, dripping with rainwater here in sunny Benidorm.
Yeah, so that'll be very interesting, and I think that Real Madrid are going to have to find a manager quick. They can't be hanging about. It's so early on in the season.
And Spanish, the Spanish FIFA, whatever it's called, Spanish FA, they're only allow an interim manager for 2 weeks.
Is that all they allow?
It's all allowed 2 weeks.
Is that right?
So they have somebody ready.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have sacked Lopetegui if they hadn't had somebody in the pipeline. So 2 weeks' time, Solari has to step down and they have to have a new manager.
I'll just say one thing. It's not. It could possibly be Pochettino, but to be honest with you, I don't think it will be. I think they will see this year out.
Conte?
I think Conte's a great bet.
Well, Rabbi Godzi, Mouthy Kev, I'm going to tell you something. And he's not very often wrong, apart from the predictions. Scotty reckons...
I won it this week.
I know you did.
I won the predictions this week.
We're talking about Saturday. Scotty reckons Pochettino is on his way to Real Madrid.
Well, I don't think
Pochettino's on his way to Real Madrid.
And I don't think he is. I think Pochettino will stay at Spurs till the end of the season and then he might leave. I think Conte's a great bet. Then again, you never know. They might have somebody else completely different lined up. But whoever it is, has got a hell of a big job now. And it's going to have to be a limitation.
But you see, I disagree with you. I think whoever goes in now can't do any worse. The team, I watched the teams on Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon rather, El Clasico, Barcelona versus Real Madrid. And I said to my son, who's got the best team on paper? It's Real Madrid. Messi was missing. There was loads of the players missing from Barcelona. The Real Madrid team was phenomenal. Gareth Bale, Benzema, Modric. They were phenomenal, the team, and they just didn't perform.
Do you reckon, honestly, there's player power?
Absolutely,
100%. I've always been a great believer that there is player power.
100%.
There was player power down at Chelsea when they got rid of... Sorry for stopping, guys. There was player power...
People coming in on Facebook Live and interrupting the broadcast.
They keep knocking. There was player power down at Chelsea when they got rid of Mourinho that time. They stopped playing for him. It's happened at numerous clubs. And when they're not going well, and the players... You don't know what goes on in the dressing rooms and all that. But when the dressing room, the managers lose the dressing room, the players stop playing for them. And once that happens, once you've lost the dressing room, you might as well just walk away. And I think that's probably what happened.
There was a total lack of respect for Lopetegui when he left. Well, he didn't leave the Spanish national team. He was sacked. But the week before they went to the World Cup, he announced...
That was a strange old thing.
He announced he was leaving the Spanish national team and going to Real Madrid.
And I tell you what,
a week before the World Cup,
and the Spanish FA acted really quick and said, "Away you go." You know what I mean?
But the players were in turmoil. There's a good argument that states he cost Spain the World Cup this year.
Well, I don't think they cost them the World Cup. I don't think they were enough anyway. They were an aging side, Scotty. That's
possibly right.
That's another story.
But they didn't perform.
No, they didn't.
They really didn't perform at all. Terrible. Anyway, the rabbi's never turned back up, has he, Sonny?
Too good for us.
Yeah. Unless it's raining that hard in Benidorm now, he's probably just stuck in some bar or somewhere, and he's not going to bother making an appearance. So we're going to say goodbye. We've discussed El Clasico. We've discussed the Premier League, all the happenings over the weekend. What's happened if you want to catch our earlier broadcast? We've talked about the Leicester City chairman. We've talked about Mike Ashley a little bit.
A little bit lot.
And we're going to say goodbye and try and head home from a very wet Benidorm live in the Union Jack Bar.
Just to say, don't forget that we'll be back on Thursday night on Radio 1 Benidorm for our Thursday night show, which is not sports related.
The Offside Show.
The Offside Show, which is a topical show discussing current affairs and anything else. You know,
And do you know what this Thursday's is going to be? Should be a good one. It's offensiveness.
Yeah.
Why nowadays, and this is a sports one, but why nowadays you can't say anything without worrying about you're going to offend somebody?
Well, I've got a point to bring up on Thursday. We'll discuss that Thursday. So if you want to listen to us, we'll be obviously going out live on Radio on Benidorm. And then on Saturday, we'll be back out on YouTube. We'll be back out on Facebook. And we'll be going out live from Radio 1 Benidorm for our sports show on Saturday between 2 o'clock and 4 o'clock Spanish time.
And Big Doug will be there. Big Doug will be there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the three pundits will be back instead of just the two of us.
And if we can find the rabbi, we'll bring him back next Monday.
Yeah, hopefully we'll be back next Monday. When the camera crew's got on, you just need to be standing with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
He'll need us then.
Okay, Mr. Pig, from me, Ken Scott, Scotty, back of the net.
And from me, on the button, the Flying Pig, good night all.
Adios.
God, we can talk shite, can't we?